Hello, Cancer signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. Good morning from where I'm at. If my voice is a bit croaky, it's because it's still warming up for some reason. So it could be it's a bit annoying for me, but I hope you guys don't mind. Anyway, let's jump into your reading. I'm just going to shuffle the decks for you and we'll jump into it. And in the meantime, make sure you guys give the video a like if you enjoy it, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Right, you have chop wood coming up. I'm not exactly going to take it because the way it came up was really weird, but it does feel like it came up for a reason. So the chop wood card is just kind of like a reminder from spirit here saying this week, just keep going. The mundane tasks and the routines or whatever it is that you have to do, whether it's just work or whatever, it's tough and definitely is hard to keep consistent with, but they're really asking for consistency here. You may not see it now, but you are opening doors for bigger things, okay? Just keep going is what it represents, okay? And then you have the yin card, which is all about doing something that you love, bringing love into your energy here. So that's interesting. I feel like on one hand, it's kind of like getting your hands dirty and doing the mundane things. And I almost feel like the yin is like in the meantime, whilst you're doing something that clearly is, something you don't really want to do, but it's for the future that you're doing it for, doing things that bring you love. Okay. Whether it's focusing on self-love, okay, just loving yourself, and that energy gives off, kind of attracts more love into your life. So whether it's a romantic partner that you're attracting in, or a current relationship that you're bringing more love into because you're focusing on the energy of love. If this is the case in terms of a relationship, just feel like I have to say it for some of you, Cancer signs, a relationship might need some more work, okay? And it does mean you have to do the things, like showing up for each other, which is fine, or maybe putting some work in, making sure you're putting effort into it, but also bringing love into it as well. I think that that's going to be a little bit of a magic recipe into making it kind of expand and grow even more. The yin card as well. So sorry, like my mouth and my throat is just being really weird today. This is really about focusing on your self-love. So pampering yourself, bringing good vibes to your life, whatever it is that brings you joy, all right, hobbies, whatever it is, whatever makes you feel in a loving, grateful way, keep doing that because it is going to bring more. It's kind of like this attracting energy. All right, let's just carry on though. For my lovely Cancer signs, you have Healer of the Ages. I feel like I want to get 2 cards for you from these decks. And Community, that's very interesting. I feel like you're going to be meeting some new people, or if these are a community that bring you love, make sure you're surrounding yourself around loving energy this week. It's super important. Healer of the Ages and Community feels like you guys, either you are the healer here who helps others, and that could definitely feel like something that you are working towards at the moment, or whether you're going to meet some people and there is a healer here who is going to be helpful, or again, there's a community that might heal you this week, which is interesting. Okay, but again, you could be the healer here, but either way, it's important. All right, let's get you some more. You have service. So some of you are definitely feeling called to be of service to others. Maybe you're feeling called towards changing your job, for example, and starting something different, something that's a lot more like emotional, or in your meantime, tending to those who might be in need, whether it's people, the environment, animals, whatever it is. It does feel like your heart is a big part of your purpose, the way that you love, the way that you feel very deeply, Cancer, your empathy is something that is going to help you heal others. And I think that's a part of your purpose as well. So maybe that's something that you're stepping into. You're being called to be of service this week and to do something that brings you passion. All right. Not to worry about other people's opinions of what it is that brings you joy. Okay, this princess is glowing. She absolutely loves to read for the elderly here. She does this in her free time. But that newspaper underneath that chair is actually criticizing her for it, but she doesn't care because what she's doing is actually being of service to others, and it's also something that she's passionate about. So some of you do need to incorporate some of that into your week this week. But I will say, someone who I'm speaking to here definitely is a healer, and you love to help others. You love to be there for others. Again, whatever it is, it definitely feels like it's coming from a place of empathy. So things that have feelings, clearly. Caring for other people's feelings, being there for others, it's a big part of your purpose here. Okay, your keyword for the week is balance, which makes sense with this. You are having to stay consistent to something that can be a bit draining, but the yin is almost like that loving energy. Balance. The affirmation for this is, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Let's get you an animal spirit. Lizard spirit. So dream the world into being. So I wonder if this is something that you're manifesting. Look at this otter spirit. You're never alone. I love that because they're like forming a heart here. The lizard spirit is saying dream the world into being, which I love. It's kind of saying like no dream is too small. Like if you are visualizing it and feeling those feelings, you can definitely incorporate a certain dream into your real world, like the magician. If you can think about it and imagine it, and if you can believe about it, that is something that will happen. You can definitely bring it into this physical world. But lizards are also quite like a spiritual meaning behind them. Really, it's about adapting to situations. Okay, so maybe that's something that you're being called to do, is to make sure that you are adapting. Don't be afraid to make changes. Don't be afraid to pivot. Okay, right, let's see. Let's get you some tarot. Right. Oh, the strength card, Leo energy. This is about balancing, and it makes sense again about that balance. The strength card, of course, is about using your courage and your strength this week, feeling strong, feeling stable, feeling grounded. But because we have the lion and the maiden here as well, so again, you could be taking action, courageous action this week, bold, strong actions. The chopwood card and the yin card is like that balance, and this is also the balance between the divine feminine and divine masculine. So in terms of love, that's quite good, but we'll see if it comes up that way. But also this is about our inner world. It's about the energies that we all have. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine. So it's like knowing when to use this compassionate side, this maiden within you, of loving, of understanding, and also knowing when to use that lion that we all have, which is kind of that beast mode, which kind of feels like more about action and survival and pursuit. So you're balancing both of these energies here. Right. Then you have the Hanged Man, which is about feeling a little bit stuck, but needing to look at something in a different perspective, because that can help set you free. This is a really good time to observe. And then we have the Ace of Swords after that. So going across the top here, it does feel like this. I will see what this, whatever it is that's making you feel stuck. It could just be about not seeing results just yet. And that's why they're saying keep consistent. Things don't feel like they're moving. But look at it in a different perspective. It does feel like you're going to be getting really good news in the near future, maybe this week. There's a crown here, so victory of some sort. Maybe a form of authority is coming your way. So whether it's like a promotion or again a job role, whatever it is, but also maybe some communication. But because it's coming through after the Hanged Man, it does feel like crystal clear vision. All right, so an idea, the truth. What else do you have? The Queen of Pentacles. So definitely working on your stability here. Your financial stability is a really good time to get clear on what it is that you want here, to focus on what it is that you want to grow. It's a very like fertile card because of the rabbits here. Justice right in the middle. Interesting. So we were saying about balance here. So for some of you, there could be some legal situations coming through here or contracts that are important for you. We'll see how it comes up. But again, this is really underneath the Hanged Man. You have a lot of major arcana cards, so you're in a very important time in your life. The Hanged Man with the Justice card does feel like there is like almost this Hanged Man feeling stuck. It's almost like there's another side to it though, and it does feel like it's the truth that you're gaining in a situation. But we'll see. And then you have the King of Wands, which literally has lizards behind him, by the way, and also down here too. So again, it is about you dreaming the world into being and taking action on it. The King of Wands is a leader. Okay, so whether you could be working with somebody, could be somebody who has like a fire sign placements, or somebody who is super like ambitious or creative, you could be working with this person, because in between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands is the Justice. So it could be a contract that you guys are signing that is going to make you step into maybe a more creative way of being. It does feel like maybe this is actually what it is. Lately, maybe you've been working towards money, and now they're asking you to kind of balance doing something that you actually love to do as well. The Lovers, choices, really a lot of major arcana cards here. So you're being called to make a choice this week. It's the Lovers card as well, so maybe love is important for you, relationships are important for you. It could be about meeting a soulmate or finding stability with a soulmate here. Two of Wands, focusing on the future and how you want to expand. Again, this stuck energy and this need to gain balance seems to be very important about moving forward. Feels like this truth that you gain is going to give you clarity about what you need to do moving forward. And again, it does feel like it's about fulfilling some sort of passion or purpose. And the Nine of Swords coming up in your future position. So there's some worries. There is some worries, but this is again about victory. Something that maybe you're anticipating as bad news. I feel like you're going to get some good news actually. Because in 9, I feel like you're scared of the 10. And these do go together to make a 10, but it almost feels like you skip the 10, which is a difficult ending, and you're going straight to like some sort of truth. So like, I don't know how this will resonate with you, to be honest. So I'm going to look at this and I'm going to explain what I see. In terms of love, again, maybe you're feeling and anticipating some, a stressful situation coming to a difficult end in a relationship. Maybe that's something that you're worried about, but I feel like actually somebody's going to see something from a different perspective, communicate that to you. And I feel like there's a balance being restored between you and others around you, because you have community as well. And Healer of the Ages, I feel like somebody could be giving you an idea of how you're able to step into like a job role or a passion or a hobby. Maybe someone's giving you an opportunity here, contract, whatever. It's going to help you step into alignment to a passion of yours. Okay, some of you definitely feel like you're worried about the future, maybe of a relationship, or about where your choices are going to lead you. Some of you need to have more trust in yourself. Follow your intuition. You guys are very intuitive. The Hanged Man is here, and the Ace of Swords is here as well. This is a new beginning, a victorious new beginning, one of truth, one of clarity. Okay. My angels, that's what I have for you. An interesting week. Let me know how it resonates with you guys in the comments below, but I will see you guys next time. All right.